video. So today I'm making some pork ribs, maybe later veggies, but for now we're gonna make pork ribs and manto because it's gonna take a long time. So let's start with this one. So I'm gonna boil these pork ribs for like a few minutes because I want to remove the garnish before I put them in the pressure cooker. And then our manto is already raised, despite the fact that it's hot. It's not hot, it's cold. It rained actually yesterday night, and it's drizzling right now. So it's actually cold. So I use some hot water to help me raise my dough. Some put in the oven. So, but for me, I just use hot water. So it's been like 2 hours, and our dough is ready. So let's make some manto. Okay, I've put on my apron, and let's remove this from the pot. Always make sure your hands are clean. Oh, you see all these air bubbles. That means our dough is well. It's nice, like you know. And if you're trying to use water, use warm water, not hot water, because if you use hot water, you will find your dough already, how to say, cooked. It will be so hard at the bottom. That's what I mean. But you see, I used warm water and it's actually soft and well raised. So let's add some flour. I have some oil purpose flour. So yeah, this is just enough. So I'm gonna cut into half and then deal with this other half. Let's put this into the pot again, and then put some oil here, some flour here, and that's good to go. So let's work with this. And guys, I'm very happy that you guys always tune in on my channel, and I'll actually urge you guys to please engage with my videos. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. This helps the YouTube to actually refer to so many people so that they can tune in into my channel and grow. We are at 141 subscribers, and I'm very happy for those. And I really want us to grow more and more. Please do subscribe if you've not yet. Actually, I checked my YouTube analytics and it was saying, actually, is it 100%? 100% of my viewers have not yet subscribed. That means I have lots of new viewers who have not yet subscribed. Please do subscribe. It really helps a lot. YouTube can really make my videos to go viral over my channel, and this makes us grow. So if you're wondering, we are making some manto, or rather steamed buns. It's a Chinese, I say, delicacy, or this is like the ugali. So yeah, it's not actually hard to make. What you need is all-purpose flour, yeast, and sugar, and milk. Some use water, but I really like using milk. Guys, I do have a cold. If you hear me talking somehow, I really do have a very bad cold. But don't worry, I am on medication. So this is how I do make my balls. See, if it's not together like this, I kind of like piece them together and redo it again. Yeah, like this. And then I'll just keep them aside and finish all the other balls. I'll be cutting. If it's too big, there is a size I just want. So if it's too big, I'm gonna like uh, cut a little bit. I hope you guys are fine. I think I'm gonna be singing all the time. You guys engaging my videos. Please subscribe. We are at 141. And our analytics lately have been saying 100% of my viewers haven't subscribed. That means we have a new family which hasn't subscribed yet. So please feel at home, subscribe. You know, you can have a seat by commenting. You can have a drink by liking our videos. This will help YouTube recommend to so big people to a larger group of people viewing our channel. So thank you so much for those who have already subscribing or rather joining the family. Actually, I do appreciate you watching my videos, you know, using your Wi-Fi, your bundles, your data just to watch my videos. Seriously so nice. So actually I'll be multitasking because I'm boiling some pork ribs because I want to remove all the garnishes before I transfer it to the pressure cooker. And by garnishes, this is what I mean. See, uh, is all the garnishes we want to remove. You know. I don't know about you guys. Do you like multitasking or doing one thing at a time? Okay, that's nice. Okay, this is nice. So let's boil it again and remove all the garnishes before continuing to cook it. So I'm trying to make my manto not too hard, not too soft. If you make it, uh, if you add more flour, it will be so. When you cook it, if it's cold, it will be so hard, like a rock. I don't know. So I always love just to add just enough flour and remove all the air by kneading it out. By kneading it out, I mean like this, like this. So kneading it out like that, using more because I don't want it to not stick on your hand. So just hard enough not to stick on your hand. Don't worry about this one. This is because I'm still tearing this one, they're not hard. So this is okay. And yeah, so we're gonna make it a shape, you know. You can make into your required sizes, but I feel like this one I really use so much, but it's okay. I'm gonna try and maintain the size. And at the bottom, I'm always trying to make like a glass like shaped. Yes, like that. And I can press it down to the shape I want or at the size. So this is okay. Okay. I would love to know how you guys are doing. And you can comment down below. Let me know how far my video are going. You know. So if you need them out like this, it's sticking on my hand, so add more flour like that. So it's okay, and time to shape it. For those who are joining the video just now, I'm making steamed buns. So let's put more flour. Yeah. Okay. Guys, you can comment down below home remedies that I can use for my cold, because I've been using um, hot water with ginger and honey. So if you know another remedy, you can actually um, recommend it for me down in the comment. Let me know. Maybe I can try it out. Oh my god. I really feel like my ears, I don't know, are partially shut. I won't say shut because feels like water is inside my ears because of this cold. Can you imagine? Like yesterday, uh, I was feeling so painful. My ears were hurting. I could feel my neck so painful. Also, my jaws were really hurting. Oh my god. Just because of this cold. I don't know. I don't know why such kind of flu I have today. But I took some painkillers. It's not really hurting like yesterday because I also had a headache. I could not stand for too long. Or actually like tilt my band like this for down because I just feel like my forehead want to come off. So as I ramble, let's boil some water to start stirring our buns. And I'm using this pot. My farm was cut. We should not forget about our pork ribs. So let's remove the second garnish. Excuse me. Oh my god. Tell you guys, I have a very bad, but I'm not, I don't cough all the time. Um, just once in my time, once in a while. So let it boil again, and then the third time we remove this garnish and then transfer it into our pressure cooker. So, and our water is boiling. We have, this is my steamer, so there is water inside, and then when it boils we will put in our bowls. Let me try and make like 8. Today I don't want to put so much into this pot because normally I usually put like 10 pieces, and I noticed when they are cooked they come sticking together, so I feel like maybe I don't give more room for them to rise, because when our water is hot I'm gonna put, I'll turn off our fire, our heat, and then leave this for 15 minutes covered. I will show you guys. And if you're new here, I think I've done a detailed video on this. So, but I'm gonna show you again in a few. So I want, when I put it for 15 minutes to rise again, uh, I'm gonna put not too much. I don't want them to be so crowded. So just a few pieces to give them room to rise. I want them big. I want them big. Yeah. And you can realize even the ones that have made, they were so small, but now when they're still here, they're still expanding. So that shows our flour was good. Everything is enough here. The yeasts, especially. So let's add a little bit of here. Okay. I think I've already made the 8 pieces ready to go. And then I will start prepping for our pork ribs. I'm gonna make the ingredients we need to put in the pot for them to start boiling. Okay. Guys, I'm really suffering with this cold. Cold itanimaliza. Itanimaliza kunimaliza. You know. Okay, guys, our water has really come to a boil. I just turn off the fire, the button, so and I'm gonna put in the balls. But I'm gonna do this. I always put the one I use in this bowl, in this plastic tin. Just keep them clean. I use this white, so I'm gonna wait. Um, so I'm gonna put in here, and then I'm gonna take all these balls and keep in here. So, like I said, I'm gonna put just few to give room for them to rise. So for this will give it 15 minutes. So how many did I put? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is enough. I always put 10, but I actually want to give it some room to rise. So I'm gonna cover them for 15 minutes. But let's wipe this lid. I used this lid to cover my pot when I was boiling the water. So you realize there's some drops of steam. So I'm gonna wipe it. The reason why I don't want this lid to have any droplets of water is because if you cover this, the water will drop onto the mantle, and the mantle will have a bad shape. I don't know how I can explain that, but it will destroy the whole shape. So let's cover this for 15 minutes. Let's check. It's 12:57. So for 15 minutes, and then we will turn on our electricity and let this start cooking. So let's continue making these buns. And before, don't forget, guys, we are still making our pork ribs. I told you today I'm multitasking. Oh my God, what's happening? I'm multitasking, cooking two things at a go. So I think I should just finish making this dough and then start on cooking the pork rib. Because the ingredients I want to use, I haven't prepared yet. So, yeah. So yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and knead them out, remove all the air bubbles by adding little by little flour. Guys, this is a very nice. You can actually use this to make how do we call buns? These actually steamed buns. In Chinese, they're mantou. Okay. So you can use this to make mantou. You can eat them like this, just steamed, or after you steam them, you can cut them into small pieces like bread, slice them into small, dip into egg, fry it. My God, you're gonna love this. I did have a few in the morning for breakfast. And you can also have this with your stews. That's why you see I want to make some pork rib stew. I'm still undecided. I don't know if I make stew or soup. Which one sounds better? There are just a few balls remaining. Then we can concentrate on the pork ribs, guys. Yeah. So I don't love making my doughs too hard and too soft. Just in the middle. The reason why I don't want to make it too hard is because when they're cooked, when you pull them down, they're so heavy. Actually, just like a stone, you can hit. If you throw at a person, you're gonna hit that person so bad. So, and I want them, and actually, even when they're cooked, when they're hard, if you try pressing them like this, they're like if you press them like this, they're so hard. But I want mine when you cook them, if you press them, they're sponge-like. That's so nice. Actually, I was taught this, and I was just looking, and when I tried for the first time, I was only taught one time. So to make the dough was very easy for me because just putting milk, yeast, and sugar and flour, and you let it rise. This is easy. You know, I've made doughs like that before. But now coming to make these balls, the mantos themselves, I didn't know. So just chopped once, and then before I was told you can cook, give them like 9 minutes to rise, and then by 9 minutes to rise, I mean putting like the way I've put these ones. You see the way they are rising. You can before you could see clearly, but now there's so much pressure here because the water is hot. So we are trying to raise these balls again. So we, but then also if you want them to come very nice, this is now the second person teaching me who said, give it 15 minutes. 15 minutes covered and then 15 minutes cooking and then 5 minutes rest before you remove them from the pots. And from that day, oh my goodness, my buns comes out so nice. I've gotten so many compliments just making these buns. And by that I mean from the natives themselves. Like, oh God, you make them so nice. So nice. And I'm very proud of myself. So I had to learn more details. The more you make mistakes, the more you learn. So that's why I'm telling you I like them soft. I knew it firsthand from my experience. If you want them to, how you want them to come, how long you want your dough to rise for you to feel like, oh, this is good enough. So this is the last ball before we start making our pork ribs ingredients. Guys, I'm really feeling not so good because I have a cold. I told you guys to give me some recommendations down there in the comment section as a home remedy recommendation. Apart from ginger, warm water, and honey, because I've been using those. Oh, and I used lemon also. Okay. So I'm done with the balls. So I'm gonna put them here. I think we will put some on the fire just to fasten our cooking. Is it fasten or rather to cook fast? Finish on faster instead of using only one pot. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. But first, let's start with let's finish with this pork ingredients first. So we're gonna keep this away. Let's keep this away because we are done. So let me put this aside. I know some will be wondering what is this doing here. I love using this wet or rather damp napkin. This keeps my board steady. When I'm working on the surface, on the board, it keeps my board steady so it doesn't move, you know. That's the trick, guys. So if your board moves when you're working on it, just put a damp napkin underneath and then put the board on top. And this will make your work easier. So let's clean this place first. Okay. So this is our top. So I'm going to start prepping our ingredients. We need ginger, garlic, so garlic, ginger, some chili. So before that, I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna wash this and this. And also, we need some spring onions. So our ginger is done. Okay. So let's cut our ginger. This is just okay. What we want is just the aroma of these spices. This. This becomes so easy to remove these shells. Okay. So stay here, you. I'm not gonna pound them just like that. It's okay. It's okay. Just like where are you going? Just like that. It's okay. So let's throw out this dirt. And I'm gonna put our pot here, the one we want to use. Oh my god, this cold is not good. And guys, we're gonna use spring onions, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash them. Spring onions. Okay. So our ingredients are ready. Let's put our oil. So let's pour this water. Let's then dry fry. So tukaange kiasi. Okay. So 15 minutes is up. Let's turn on this. You see, our balls have really expanded the way I just wanted. So let's give it 15 minutes to cook. You see, it's on. And it's on high heat. So by 13:25, our steamed buns will be ready to eat. That's what I mean. I just want to fry this for a little bit. Give it some brownish color. Guys, I also have sauce on my phone. So coffee was having a problem. I'm sorry guys, I'm really complaining a lot today. It's I'm sorry. And I don't want to keep quiet. I feel like my voice will go. So I'm trying to actually. So, and my ears, I feel like water is inside, but there's no water actually. You know the way you take a shower and wash your face or your ears and water goes into your ears. How you feel like it's not like you can't feel anything anymore. So I've added a little bit of oil. And our garlic into it. Our ginger, chili. This is dried chili. So gonna be fried. So give it 1 minute, 1 minute, as you can, as you can. This is our onion. See, so let it start to melt so nice. I must be careful because now I want to know if my onions are burning or the pork itself. My smell and senses have been interfered. So I just have to be careful. That's the sound and this baby. Our favorite spices have actually joined. There goes our dark spices. We want it to give some color. You see that? Gonna give it some color. See? And then another favorite spice. Is it a spice ingredient? Our light sauce. Just this one cannot miss. Oyster sauce.